Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Tanushree, currently pursuing 8th SEM in Computer Science Engineering at Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. Today I'm going to tell you about a project which I have done in my internship. The project name is Homely Hub project. So let us first know the basic knowledge required for this project. Overview of the project. This document outlines the goals, project requirements, architecture, and implementation details of an internship project focused on full stack web development using the Webstack. This project makes use of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The database used in this project is MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL data store which is used for storing the data at the backend. Basic knowledge to be known before going into the project. First is HTML. HTML is abbreviated as Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a standard markup language for creating web pages. It provides the structure and content of web pages using tags and elements, facilitating the organization and presentation of text, images, and multimedia. CSS. CSS is a style sheets that are used to styling the HTML elements. It is called cascading style sheets, defining how they should appear on the screen. It enables web developers to control layout, colors, fonts, and other visual aspects of web pages, enhancing their aesthetic appeal and user experience. React.js is like a toolbox for making websites look cool and work smoothly. It's made by Facebook and it helps developers create different parts of a website that can be used over and over again. With React, you can make things happen on a web page without reloading it every time, making the site more fun and interactive to the user. It's all about breaking down a web page into smaller and reusable pieces, making it easier to manage and build awesome websites. Goals of the internship: learning, skill development, and project experience. Learning: gain practical experience in full stack web development using Webstack. In skill development, we can enhance our skills, for example, in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Also, know about the front end and back end technologies. Project experience: contribute to a real world project to understand the development life cycle. Through this project, we can understand how a application or a web application is developed in a step by step process. So this is called as development life cycle. Brief project requirements. We have to develop a web application using the MERN stack and implement CRUD operations for managing data. CRUD means create, retrieve, update, and delete. Ensure responsive design for compatibility across devices. This provides the design which is responsive, for example, which is interactive with the user. Implement user authentication and authorization. This basically deals with login and logout and the profile of the user. User authentication comes under that. Architecture and design of the project. Frontend. Frontend utilize React.js for the frontend, ensuring a responsive and user-friendly interface. Backend employ Node.js with Express.js for the server-side logic and API development. Database. Use MongoDB as the database to store and manage application data. Authentication. Implement JWT based authentication for user login and sessions. In this internship, we have worked on frontend and database. Moving further, conclusion. Project provides an opportunity to gain hands-on experience in full-stack web development using the MERN stack by fulfilling the project requirements and the following outlined architecture and design. Interns can enhance their skills in both front-end and back-end development as well as deployment and project management. Now, let us look into the project. So, this is our project. Project name is Homely Hub. As mentioned here, our project name is Homely Hub. And we have, this is the home page. In home page, we have mainly three parts. That is header, property list and footer. In footer, we have all the footer components, and in header, we have a home logo and then a search destination, start date to end date, add guest and search bar, and a filter and a profile. So here we can access through Homely Hub. This is the logo which gets back to home page. Now these are the property lists. If we hover over the property list, we get the details of the properties. For example, here I'm hovering over Munnar Farmhouse. Here the property name and the property address and the price is displayed. Similarly, we have property lists and we can go to the next page also. In the next page also we have many properties. Now let us look out the components in the header footer. Now search destination. If I give Goa and search, we get two properties which are in Goa. Now if we search for start date and now if we search for any add guests, for example we can add guests 10, search. These are the properties which accommodates 10 guests. Okay. Next we have start date and end date. For example from 28 to 30. Search. So we have all these properties which can accommodate from the given start date and end date. Now let us go back to our home. By clicking the home logo, we can go back to our home page. Next, let us look about the filter. In filter, we can vary the price range based on the range bar, or we can even change in the text box, given text box. For example, I'm giving here properties below 3000. Now here in the filters we have price range, property type, room type, amenities and a clear button to clear all the applied filter. Now I have applied the price range filter. Now I can clear by using clear button, and now afterwards I can select any amenities, any required amenities, and also I can apply these filter. Now let us check by applying the filter. Now I applied the filter, so we got two properties which is below 3000 or 3000 including a kitchen. Now let us go back to home page, and we got to know about the header and the profile. We'll talk about it later. First let us know how the property details. Now if we click over any of the property, it displays the gallery. Gallery can be opened like this, and we can see all the photos of the property. And now next, after this we can go to the description. We can study the description of the property and the maximum number of guests and what this place offers. This place offers the amenities like Wi-Fi, TV, free parking and kitchen, and the map to know where we will be. We can even zoom in. And next we have extra information about the property. And this is the booking form which can be used for booking the place. So now before booking we have to log in. So let us check whether we can book without logging in. But the project is authorized as we have to log in before booking. Now see, this is 3,500 per night. So we are booking it from 27 to 30. That means 3 days. So for 3 nights it is 10,500. Now number of guests, if I fill it above 8, it won't consider that as, because the maximum number of guests is 8. This property can accommodate only 8 guests. So if we try to book, it will show an warning message that value must be less than or equal to 8. So let us try now 7. Now if we book this place, we have to go to login page because we didn't log in yet. So without logging in, we cannot book a property. So now let us go back to home by using a Homely Hub logo. Now let us log in. Logging in, as I had logged in before, I am using the same mail ID and logging in. Now you can see user had logged successfully. It is showing in that we have logged in. Now let me go to my profile. So in the header section we have one more component called profile. Let us go to the profile. When we go to our profile, it shows my profile, my booking and my accommodation, and it highlights my profile. That implies that we are in our profile. Here this is my avatar, that is welcome user, my avatar, and my full name and my email address and my phone number. Let us see how to update the profile. We can use the edit profile option and then change the name and also edit the avatar. Let us choose the avatar. And now we can see that the profile here is the koala. Now let us update the profile. Update. Now it shows the profile updated successfully. Now see, as we can see here and here, both the side, the avatar is updated and we can edit the profile like this. Now let us see the change password technique. Now our current password should be typed and the new password now I have typed the current password, the new password, again the confirmation of the new password, and click on update password. So it shows the password has been updated. Now let us go to my bookings. Here I had booked this previously, so it shows my bookings has been booked. Now let us check how to book one more. After logging in, let us book Munnar Farmhouse. So let us choose the start date and end date. Let us choose from Thursday to Sunday. And the number of guests should be less than 8, as you can see here. Then the maximum number of guests is 8, so I'll choose 6. And my name is Thanu, and then phone number is 9876543. Okay. Now let us book this place. So it asks for card number, card expiry and card CVC for payment. Let us do the payment. 42424242424242. So this is the default card number used by the developers. Card expiry and card CVC can be of anything. Let me put 430 and CVC as 567. Now I'll pay 8,400. So it shows that my booking has been done for Munnar Farmers 3 nights from 28th till 31st. Total price is 8,400. And by clicking on this, I can get the booking information with gallery. Now let us go back to home and then go back to the profile, my account, and we have done with my booking. Now let's go to my accommodation. Here we have my accommodation. Here we can choose any of the accommodation. This is the accommodation created by me. So here this is given. This accommodation will be shown on the main home page at the properties list. Here Rustica Farmers, this is the accommodation created by me. So it will also be the same, and all the accommodation created by me will appear here. Okay, so the check-in time, check-out time, address, maximum number of guests and price per night are decided by you, the user. Now let us check how to add a new place. Add new place, and we have to fill the title. Now let me give villas, and the address area I'll give Bangalore. Sorry, it's Bengaluru. And for city it's Bengaluru, and for state it's Karnataka. Pin code 560001. Now the photos can be added using the upload photo. As we know how to load, let us do with the link. Let us upload the photos. Images of villas. Not now. Homely hub, and then let me add this image. And for now I'll add the same image 5 times, because the minimum you should upload 5 images. So for just the reference I'll add the 5 same images. After adding the images, the description, for now let me give a small description. Very good home. Property type can be any type, and you can choose any amenities which you will provide there. Let me provide free parking, and extra info also you can give fantastic stay. It should be actually more information, but for now I'm just giving the now maximum guests will be 12, and the price will be 10,500. Now after clicking save, you will get your villas here. So after getting your villas, you can check that this villas should be present at the home properties list. So this villas is present here. You can see that the description, very good home, and the extra info and the map, and then the amenities that is offered here, and the booking form, and maximum number of guests, and the gallery. So this is my accommodation which is created. Okay. So after creating the my accommodation, next we will see how to do the logout. Let us log out from this. We have done with my profile, my booking, my accommodation, and with the home page, and after the property list page, everything we have covered. Now let us see if we are a new user how to do it. So let us log out now. It shows that user has been logged out successfully. Now while login, you can use forgot password. For forgot password, we make use of mail trap. Now let us give the mail as I had provided student at gmail.com. I'll give forgot password. Now it will ask for the mail to enter. I'll send the email. So email sent. Please check your inbox. When you receive this message, you have to go to your mail inbox. When you go to your inbox, you can get here a password, a mail which says forgot your password, submit a patch request with your. Here we get a reset password button. So here we can give a new password. For example, now I'll give 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we can set this new password as the password. Now you can see password has been changed successfully. Okay. Next, you can log in using the new password. Login. You have successfully logged in. Now let us log out and check for the new user. User has been logged out successfully. Now new user. If you are a new user, you have to give a name, email, password, password confirm, and a phone number. For example, now let us give name as student. Name as. If you give name as student, and I'll give email as mentor@gmail.com. Password I'll give as 1 2 3 4, sorry, 5 6, and we'll give the phone number as. And register. You can see user logged in successfully. And here, as I am the new user, I have my profile, no booking, my bookings are not available, and also no accommodations because you didn't do any accommodation. Now it's done. So this was about the Homely Hub project we created, and we have done the front end, and I would like to show the back end, MongoDB. Here when you add any properties, for example you added the my accommodation, this will also be visible here. You can see villas and Vristika farmers which was created earlier. So you can change the backend through front end only. And So this was about the Homely Hub project, and I would like to thank Webstack Academy for providing me such an opportunity to learn more and more things about Mern full stack web development. I sincerely thank Webstack Academy for providing me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you everyone.